The fourth entry into the Skate franchise is finally here. As of yesterday, September 16th, 2025, the title known simply as Skate has been released after almost a decade and a half of waiting by fans. Skate is currently free on all platforms and is in early access. But is this game even worth downloading or putting your time into? I'm here to say it's a definite maybe. Skate's engine seems to be an expansion of that found in Skate 3, at least when it comes to the actual skating part. The physics seem to strike elements of that game's easy and hardcore difficulties. Some culpability exists in terms of bailing from your deck, with some restrictions being lifted to provide a more fun experience. A quarter of an emphasis on parkour and freerunning has been placed, while any sense of realism has been completely dropped. You can do some seriously disturbing things in parkour and with the free rolling mechanic, and I honestly love it. Flip and grab tricks are responsive, and nothing feels better than hitting a good line in this game. The open world concept and graphics of Skate have been divisive since early gameplay was first revealed. The world and its set pieces do look beautiful in this release version, doing a good job at not falling behind on the visual standard the series had set previously. One thing I'm not a fan of is my character looking like a happy-faced DreamWorks Fortnite character. I've had a lot of fun exploring the open world map and discovering new places to do my best Tony Hawk or Bam Margera impressions, even a little bit of Andy Roy every now and then. However, you can tell this game is in early access as there are large stretches of relatively barren city at times. We live in an era where it now takes usually a couple years worth of updates for video games to get into peak form. We're going to need multiple types of high score challenges, Hall of Meat, pretty much every mission genre from Skate 3, time trials, novelty challenges, meticulous stat tracking, and anything in between. Right now, a lot of the game is based on a loop of netting money to earn in-game currency loot boxes for cosmetics, which, might I add, are mostly generic from what I see at the moment. I'd hope to see licensing for all of our favorite skateboarding and luxury brands, as I think that would breathe some serious life into what we have now. At its core, this title really does seem to hone in on the Skate 3 audience, and much less cater to Skate 1 and 2 fans. This focus could seriously make or break your skate experience, depending on what you've been through with the franchise previously. One final thing I'll note is that this was one of the rare free-to-play games where I didn't feel like I was forcing myself to play. I naturally fell back into what I loved about Skate, but only time will tell before I have a final opinion on this game. I'm excited to see what happens, and hopefully this isn't just a one-hit wonder in a series of action sports titles that had serious staying power. Skate 4, please don't give me Stockholm Syndrome. Really? I'm looking forward to this game, playing it some more, seeing what they do. Right now they have things kind of laid out in terms of missions that are sort of like early Tony Hawk Pro Skater situations you'd be in, like let's pick up the bearings and also try to get a score. It's sort of reminiscent of the actual levels, but when it comes to this fourth entry into the Skate series, only time will tell.